In Trafalgar Square, they often queue here for works of art or huge attractions. Tonight, they're queuing to eat. The COVID-19 pandemic has further exposed just how much the vulnerable rely on the help of others.
Without Swat, we would be hungry.
For 11 years, Randeep Lal's charity has been handing out food and vital supplies to the homeless across the country. And now they say the current crisis means they're needed more than ever.
Everything's closed. They would normally have a church to go to or a local place of worship or a community centre. Everything's closed. They can't get that food they were getting. Even some of the food banks are now closed.
If they're trying to implement social distancing between the less fortunate and the homeless that are here.
The police were on hand to make sure the queue remained orderly. Volunteers all using gloves and masks. Ordinarily, they have a much bigger team with more food and support on offer. But COVID-19 has meant they've scaled back. Normally this charity is based just round the corner and they serve food 5 nights a week to around 180 people. But during the pandemic, the demand's been so great, they're now serving food for an extra 100 on top of that. Following a government drive to tackle homelessness during the pandemic, some of those getting food last night did have accommodation, some in hotels, but often without cooking facilities.
I mean, homeless people are asking each other for food in the daytime. Have you got any food left from last night? You know, sharing it all out because there's no one else doing it. And there's all that food going to waste in the shops because they're not busy. Why is it not coming to people who need it?
My boss closed the restaurant 3 weeks ago. I told me when open, I call you. And now I have 3 weeks. And I have a job. My hostel as well closed.
One evening, one snapshot. What this crisis has shown is that the vulnerable will continue to need more help, however long this lasts. Warren Nettleford, 5 News.